Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I wasn't asked why I'm convinced. Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block, on a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At InChain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts, basically ones that can run operating systems. That's basically all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Good afternoon, everybody. It looks like we are live at 5 and on fire on this Friday afternoon that just so happens to be Dr. Craig S. Wright's birthday, the creator and inventor of Bitcoin. What a fantastic achievement it's been. I do believe it's his 50th. So if you're listening, Craig, you're welcome on anytime. Congratulations and happy birthday. What a fantastic, what a roller coaster life it must have been up to date. Like, oh my goodness. Looking forward to the story of how Bitcoin began. In fact, that sounds quite good, actually, the story of how Bitcoin began. Coming out, I think, is it Kavanagh that's possibly making a movie about it? You know, but I mean, we all know Bitcoin is literally going to take the world by storm. I sometimes have to pinch myself that we here in BSV can see the vision already, and the rest of the world seems a little bit blind to it. Which is crazy, but I was having a laugh at the Winklevi twins earlier on, because PMAC has just released a podcast with them. Honestly, it was embarrassing, like listening to their explanation of what Bitcoin was, honestly, but we'll go over that in just a second. Let's just have a quick rundown of the crypto forecast, the health of the network, the strength of the system. B-crash. So it looks like Binance has had to reduce their hash rate on Bcrash, because with them having over 50%, the network, it was just like not really giving it any credibility, and they couldn't move their hash rate onto Bitcoin. They couldn't justify it because it wasn't profitable. So they were just like, all right, well we'll have to move it onto Coolcoin, and it's just like, yeah. So now they're just mining the two biggest shitcoins. But look, I mean, Hathor is still mining Bcrash, still on there, you know, making sure they don't have their cake and eat it, as they say. And all right, let's have a look at Bitcoin. I mean, look at this, Hathor macking it hard, and good look at that. They have pushed Binance right down into 5th position, which is great. because obviously they're the only ones that I definitely know who are nefarious and stupid and a criminal shitcoin enterprise. So any bitcoins they mine, well, I think they might be maybe confiscated by law enforcement, sold on, who knows? But we don't really want them. I don't really want them on the chain. So good to see them being squeezed. That's actually made my day. And Tau again. I mean, look at that, 20% of the hash rate, which is great. So, I mean, these days, you know, it's again. Well, knowing what I know, there is literally no point in having any other shitcoin whatsoever. I would be all over this, just like Tal is doing, because like we know what's coming. I mean, you know, get as much as you can. I mean, this is crazy. Imagine having like 20% of the global hash rate, you know, on all chains. I mean, look, even the biggest miner here has only got 14%. You know, BTC.com today like got 18%, and you know, for effectively just like a small amount, this is, you've got 20% of Bitcoin, which is in the very near future going to be the global hash rate, because there are going to be no other shitcoins in existence. So you have currently got 20% effectively of the global hash rate, equivalent to which you're mining. You know, I mean, they're in an extremely strong position, So anyway, let's have a quick look at the prices, and you know, obviously I'm fascinated by these fools, you know, buying Hex at the moment. Let's see if that's on there. Look, it's number 14. Oh my god, $2.5 billion market cap. That is absolutely insane. Anyway, we'll see if that disappears in a minute. I don't know what CoinCap's plan is there, but I mean, that's absolutely hilarious. But I mean, look at this. So according to CoinCap, the overall market cap has risen to 422 billion. If you've not seen it, so I'm just going to tell you what the conversation consists of, really, like in a nutshell.
The question in our mind is not.
The question in our mind is the what? Well, actually, we can edit this out on YouTube.
So much does it get to 500,000, but how quickly?
So he was interviewing them because apparently these two twins, these two Wee Willie Winky twins, have put out a white paper saying, oh yeah, well, you know, we think that there's a case for a 500,000 core coin. And again, you know, they have no clue. I mean, 500k is peanuts. Like, literally, absolutely peanuts. And people are going, oh, wow, yeah, you know, 500k Bitcoin. They have no clue. They have literally no clue. It is pathetic, just like a 500k Bitcoin. Let's see what they said here. So Paul Tudor Jones says Bitcoin is like investing early in Apple or Google. Is that right? So anyway, on that note, it is time to ding a dong, and we will put the tweet up here out by CoinGeek celebrating Craig's birthday. We'll have a picture of the man himself. This is kind of cool. Check it out. Thank you, Max, for sending me this video clip. This is great. High fives all round. Loving that. Loving that. Yeah, but I mean, you know what would be what would be pretty amazing? Oh, obviously, I would love to know Craig's life story, because obviously, I mean, it would have taken him a while to maybe figure out that he was Asperger's and the fact that he was different from other people. But I would love to know when he first started thinking about money. You know, I mean, did he? I mean, sometimes, well, I suppose when you people with special talents, you know, they can just see something and they know how it should be fixed. Just, it's a gift in a way. So I wonder if that was him, when he just would have instinctively known that fiat money was a load of bollocks. You know, he just would have seen it. It's like, hold on a minute, this makes no sense whatsoever, without anybody having to have told him it or explained it to him. You know, and then he's figured out a way to make data sovereignty the value of the medium of exchange that is Bitcoin. Now, absolutely amazing. But again, we know from the Tulip Trust that he was almost bankrupt at one point. You know, and again, I mean, that must have been incredibly stressful for someone as highly functioning as him, who thinks in so much detail about things, to have been that close to the mark. You know, literally facing, you know, looking into the abyss, facing bankruptcy. You know, yeah, I mean, what a ride. But again, you don't unless you've been through the downs, you never appreciate the ups. And it sort of, it toughens you up. You know, lets you know, yeah, it makes you more determined, and it makes you appreciate, you know, and makes you appreciate what you've done. Oh, I'll tell you what, yeah, just have a quick look at this one. Check this. Oh, and did you know this? I didn't know this. So obviously it's the 23rd of October today, but on the 20th of October 2020, that was World Statistics Day. So I'm going to remember that next year. So 3 days before Craig's birthday is World Statistics Day, and I just said that yeah, BSV improves this. And there was a whole article here on trusted data helps us all understand the changing world. Yes, indeed. And there is no better trusted data than it being on the blockchain. But here we go. Let's leave this up here for all the world to see. Hey, funky soundtrack. Loving that. That's actually that is actually pretty cool. Yeah, loving that. Yeah, we'll pause that. There we go. Check it out. Dr. Craig S. Wright, the birthday boy himself. Fantastic. Right. On that note, it is time to ding a dong. Let's do this. It would be great fun. Great fun. So, on that note, I shall leave you to enjoy your weekend. It's a Friday evening here. So as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, joy given, same time tomorrow. Catch you later. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and watch the full episode on Streamanity for just 20 cents. Go to www.satoshi.tv. See the link in the description below. Bitcoin, one world, one chain.
Yeah! One vision.